The purported victim in this case, the police are saying that they have probable cause to charge her with a crime for attacking her so-called abuser. So explain to me how that doesn't prove his innocence exactly. Guilt is something that has to be proven after due process. You don't just get to assume my guilt and then hand out punishment immediately. You can't say that you live in America and believe in American ideals and then say believe all women. Those two don't go together. Do you understand me? They do not go together. Believe all women is antithetical to the Constitution of the United States. The are you talking about? Huh? Innocent until proven guilty.
Jonathan Majors has been proven innocent, and his ex-girlfriend has been arrested. Jonathan Majors scores huge win in a domestic violence case. The Creed 3 star was arrested on March 25th by the New York Police Department after officers were called to an apartment in Manhattan, Chelsea's neighborhood. Jabari called police alleging she had been assaulted by Majors, who faced court the same evening, charged with 2 counts of assault in the 3rd degree, aggravated harassment, and attempted assault against a woman.
Why?
Representatives for Majors have long maintained his innocence, and his lawyer, Priya Chaudhry, told Newsweek the actor was probably the victim, with police at 2 NYPD precincts finding probable cause to arrest Jabari.
Gotcha, bitch!
Chaudhry said that Majors met with NYPD last week to present them with evidence of what really happened that night. Within hours of viewing the evidence and conducting their own thorough investigation, the NYPD found probable cause to arrest Grace Jabari for assaulting Jonathan Majors, Chaudhry added.
This is outrageous. Right to jail, right away.
If you take the time to Google this article, you can just Google Jonathan Majors case, and that will be the first thing popped up, that his girlfriend has been recently arrested due to the fact that after the evidence that Jonathan Majors gave them proving his innocence, they had probable cause to arrest her because of false allegations.
You see? Then I fucking say this. I said this shit right from the beginning. That bitch is fucking lying. First of all, we had her come out and say, Jonathan Majors did this, Jonathan Majors did that. Then we see her the same night, a couple hours after the alleged attack, in the club using the same hand that she says he broke, and having a grand old time, not a thing wrong with her. Then the next morning, she shows up to the paramedics with injuries. He called the police. He walked into his house, found her passed out on his floor. He called the police because he was scared she might be hurt. Then she goes to the police station, according to his lawyer. The police basically coerce her into saying that he hit her, only for the actual facts and evidence to not back that up.
Because she doesn't recall what happened that night.
Right.
Because she was too belligerently drunk.
Right. Then, what the fuck happened after that shit? Oh yeah, then everyone want to pop out and talk about he's an abuser, talking about random unnamed fucking accusers. It's like, that's not how any of this shit works, motherfucker. If you think he did something, come out with your name and say he did it. Otherwise, I'm not hearing about anonymous this, random people saying he got a mean streak. Suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you heard. That doesn't mean anything to me, because those are not facts. That is fucking conjecture and rumors. The fuck you talking about?
And just because he didn't agree with some of the things that may have been said or whatever doesn't make him an evil or mean person. I know for a fact women just don't like to hear certain things or how things are said, and just because how they're said doesn't change the fact that it may be true. That's all it is.
And now we're seeing that after Jonathan Majors and his lawyer presented evidence to the police about what happened that night, the police have confirmed that they have probable cause to arrest that bitch for assaulting him. So she's the one attacking him. Now people popping up on radio now talking about, oh, there's other accusers. Oh, he's this, he's that. Oh, why didn't he bring it up before? Well, didn't he do what all you motherfucking weirdos say that men should do? When women hit them, ignore it? He ignored it. He didn't call the police. He didn't say she hit me. But there's no way that you're going to say I hit you when you're the one hitting, and then I'm not going to say nothing. No, I'm telling. Fuck out of here. Like, what are you talking about? She's despicable. And then people still popping up online talking about, oh, stop spreading misinformation. I just seen that video on TikTok. Oh, she wasn't arrested. You're right. Not yet. But they have probable cause to arrest her. Do you know what that means? That at any moment she can get arrested. They can decide when they feel like they want to arrest her. But saying they have probable cause to arrest someone is functionally, for our purposes, the same as arresting them. Because you're acknowledging that you have enough to charge her with a crime. Yep. So the purported victim in this case, the police are saying that they have probable cause to charge her with a crime for attacking her so-called abuser. So explain to me how that doesn't prove his innocence exactly.
That's just like, for instance, that's just like any of the girls who attack their attackers after being abused for so long, but they're not actively abusing them. That means, guess what? They didn't do any harm to you at the current moment, so therefore you're in the wrong.
Right. So it's like, even if
it's not self-defense, it's
right.
not claimed self-defense.
Right.
If you're actually if you're attacking them and they're not actually attacking you,
so
you are the attacker at that current moment.
You're the aggressor. So even if we, first of all, I don't believe it, not for a second, but even if we believe that, he's this terrible person, he's scary, and oh my God, I didn't know what I was going to do. You can't just randomly attack this motherfucker. Yeah. And it's clear to me that what happened was that this bitch got belligerently drunk. He did something or said something she didn't like, and she attacked him. He defended himself. Probably didn't touch her at all, really didn't do anything to her. She got it in her head, likely placed there by the police, that she decided she's going to say something about it. It's common. This is Me Too bullshit, where you will find a way to infantilize a woman and turn her into a victim, even when she's the aggressor. No way you attack me and then say I did something to you. That's crazy.
And believe all women movement.
Right, literally. I don't believe nothing nobody says. Believe all women. Don't believe all anybody. Fuck you talking about? People lie every day.
Right. People lie every day, and you have to examine the whole thing
to see if they're lying.
Right, before declaring anything.
Right.
You have to examine, okay, who did this on each side? That's how it works.
Right, like how is it that this happened?
You investigate to see who's lying, because guess what? People lie.
Right. Now, how is it that he got fired from the Army commercial? He got, they took the commercial down. He got, allegedly might be getting took off of upcoming Marvel movies.
They better not.
They're gonna ruin.
I'll be
they're gonna ruin it because he's a great character. But it's just like, you don't have any evidence. You remove him because the public has a perception of it, which is based not in any facts at all. Yeah. And then on top of that, you remove him without trying to verify any of the actual facts. Yeah. Like, that's insane. Like, you don't get that that's fucking completely irrational behavior?
No, go ahead.
That if someone accuses me of a crime, but there's no real evidence and we haven't gone to trial yet, how am I fired before I get a chance to defend myself? That's ridiculous.
Because companies don't want that black cloud hanging over them. It's considered a bad look. It's like...
It's ridiculous. It's a bad look just to be accused of something, even though when we live in a country where you're innocent until proven guilty.
And you should be defending the person who is innocent. Who is found innocent.
Everyone has a right to a defense, and I know this, given that I am a defense attorney. And you have a right to a defense, and not only that, guilt is something that has to be proven after due process. You don't just get to assume my guilt and then hand out punishment immediately. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not a rational thing to, like, you can't say that you live in America and believe in American ideals and then say believe all women. Those two don't go together. Do you understand me? They do not fucking go together. Believe all women is antithetical to the Constitution of the United States. The fuck are you talking about? Huh? Innocent until proven guilty. Imagine I get fired, lose $1 million contracts because a dusty fucking bitch decides she want to say I did something to her. Only for fucking cameras to prove I didn't do nothing. He should have did something to her. Get the fuck out of here, son. This is ridiculous. Get me out of here. This is ridiculous.